What's up, everybody? I'm back with another horror story video. If you enjoy these, please drop a like on this video and let's get to it. Well, just like any other few kids, it was just Christmas. It had just passed and we just got a laptop, me and my brother. And as two stupid kids, as our parents went to sleep, we decided to go on. We went on a lot of disturbing sites as we were 18, 19 years old, and we can handle a lot of things. So, here's how it started. We were just roaming around the internet, and we discovered a 4chan post. Now, it wasn't a picture, it was just a link, and it was an onion site, but of course, we didn't have Tor to open this. So then we asked Google, what is this browser Tor and what is it used for? And we got a whole bunch of facts about it, how it was used to browse anonymously and on how people used it to do drugs, to order drugs and watch certain films. And as these stupid 18-year-olds we decided to download it. At first, we didn't know what the deep web was. We just roamed around on it. But, like I said, any other two stupid idiot kids would probably do it. So, as we're roaming around, we do notice a lot of strange things, such as a lot of porn sites, snuff films. We didn't watch snuff films, but they were just links everywhere to them on 4chan. But we kind of stayed off of those because we knew what snuff films were. But then somebody had mentioned on the 4chan something about a hidden wiki. I can't really remember on what the conversation was, but so we searched the hidden wiki on the normal browser. If you have to be nosy, it was Google Chrome. And a lot of the links were either dead, it needed Tor, or just were downright inaccessible. So we went on Tor to see if the inaccessible sites were accessible. Some of them were, some of them weren't. Most of them were dead, but like I said, we stumbled upon a lot of porn links, snuff films, and every child's worst nightmare. But that is not the worst part. There was a worst part where we had somehow managed to get on a website. And if you're watching it now, it had a skull with like rock signs and had a deep web logo under it. That was its logo, I guess. And that's the website. But that's nothing to be afraid of. Sorry, this is update 2. I had to end this story, but this is the second part to the first story. Like I said before, it was nothing to be afraid of, just a skull, rock star symbols, but we were hella wrong. So we decided to click on a few links that the website had offered us, and we were definitely disturbed on the certain lab tests they had on certain homeless people. It was mostly homeless people being tested on. But to be honest, there could be now that I know about the deep web, I'm glad we didn't just stumble upon anything that bad. But anyway, enough of this mumbo jumbo. We were simply just roaming around this disturbing website. It didn't really have a name on the URL, it was just a whole bunch of numbers and letters, .onion. And for some reason, we decided to click the chat box. There's a chat box on the lower right side of the screen. For some idiotic reason, we clicked it. Now, there's a lot of people, I'm guessing the admins of the website, or just downright disturbing people saying, "Hello, welcome to the website. If you have any questions, please comment on this chat box." And the message was repeated multiple times by the same user, and then a few other people copied that message and started posting it in the chat box. It kind of got weird, but, didn't think anything of it, even though we were on this website with disturbing things. So anyway, as we keep roaming on this website, we seem to find more stuff on here saying if you rat to the cops, FBI, or any one of the federal offenses, you will be featured on this website. I wasn't scared, but I can tell my brother was uneasy. And I was starting to get that feeling after the next link we clicked. It was a video. Luckily, as soon as the video started, it had stopped. Simply, once the video started, it was stopped. Like someone had just stopped it for us, and I'm glad they did, because when the first frame of that video appeared, it was just a woman tied to a chair with a wrench sticking out of her head. Maybe it was a live stream and we had just gotten to the last second of it. Or maybe it was someone who didn't want us to watch it, that knew we could rat on them at any time. Because that is what it felt like. It didn't feel like anyone. Damn it, guys, I'm sorry. I have to keep ending these stories. Me and my brother are still on the deep web right now as I'm writing this. This is just a warning to anyone out there who's thinking about accessing this hellspawn. If you do this, just beware of all the things you can see on this world. It's an underworld. I'm starting to debate if this is where hell spawned, because this seems like hell. On the chat box, a chat box appeared after the video ended. A few people started messaging, saying, why was this video a second long? What was up with the picture? But people were enjoying it. They were saying if it comes back on, rotate the wrench, put a socket wrench in, stuff things in her mouth. It got very disturbing. There was nothing I can do. But apparently it was a live stream, only for a second. My brother was really uneasy, but at the time I didn't worry about him. I worried about that girl that we saw, but that's not the issue. The issue was these people, these sick people who wanted to see it. I'm glad they didn't. But what shocked us next was hell earning. What I mean by hell earning is this incident that happened next deserves to go down the record books. It deserves to go down the record books in hell. Basically, all of a sudden our webcam had turned on. It just spontaneously turned on. And somebody in the chat box wrote, hello. And as it said this, it went to a private chat message and wrote every single detail about us, our parents, our siblings, our relatives, our great-great-grandparents, whatever you can imagine. And it said, if you snitch on anyone about this, we will release this to the world. And like it said in the warning message on the website, if you snitch, you will be featured on this website. He quoted that. That creeped us the hell out, and all of a sudden, right when we were about to turn off our computer, it just shut off, and it never turned back on. Please never go on the deep web. I'm warning you.